Support for the BowHunterPlanet podcast is presented by
Dead Downwind, Tinks, Shadow Hunter Blinds, Burris Optics, Dead Ringer, The Grind, Bomar Archery, Element Outdoors, Reveal Cellular Camera, HHA and HHA USA, Black Eagle Arrows.
Additional support provided by Deer Camp Coffee and Yeti Coolers.
What's up?
How's it going, Jamie?
Living the dream, buddy. Living the dream.
Man.
Working.
Ben, how are you?
Right off.
Good to see you again, man. Always logging in first. I love it.
I try.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be you
Me and
I
you.
this one. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do that at work, right? We're on Microsoft Teams, and me and this other guy always have to see who can get on first.
I love it.
That's the small things.
It is the small things, isn't it? I'll tell you the small things that I'm enjoying right now. This
Weather.
Oh my god, man. It's been absolutely amazing. This 60-degree weather spell that we've had.
I took the whole family out shed hunting. Of course, we didn't find anything, and the kids are whining after about 15 minutes. But
You take the dog out?
yeah,
Awesome.
she's following the trails good. Eating a lot of dog or deer crap, but I'm trying to break her of that.
Yeah, that happens though. What's going on, Perry? How's it going, man? Yeah, we weren't able to. What did we do this past weekend? Something was going on. My that's what it was. My sister-in-law's birthday. We had she just got married 2 weeks ago, so we
That's right.
a new place and had a little birthday celebration. It was cool. He actually her new husband has a pretty sweet property, little 5 acre, not a big place, but a little 5 acres.
Oh, I was gonna say, dang, here we go.
on the corner of cornfields, though, surrounded by cornfields. So he's surrounded on two sides of his property by cornfields. And my brother-in-law hunted it all last year, and he got a whole bunch of does off the property. So not a whole bunch, but two or whatever. But
no, I'm thinking about going to the lease next week. I go to my parents, see what's going on, grab the cameras, check for some sheds. I got to find out if they. I mean, I would think they'd start the damn fence like now, but
yeah, let me know. It'd be interesting. I gotta get out of here at some point and do something where it's just been so crazy. Kind of living the home life right now. But tell you what, man, this weather turnaround really teases me because turkey season's coming up, and I love that time of year. So we got another month and a half before it really kind of
I mean, we usually do the May license, so we have a couple weekends to choose from, right? But
that's it.
I'm excited.
Todd, Garner, thanks for showing up, guys. Appreciate you joining.
We're trying to figure out where and when to go walleye fishing too. So we gotta fill these freezers.
Yeah, I don't think that really starts to hit the rivers until like April.
Yeah,
I think like mid-April, right around turkey season, I think is when those start to really run up the river by us. But it's coming, no doubt, it's coming. So that'll be fun. So yeah, turkey season though, I'm excited about. I was actually thinking about that a little bit today because we I've been on a couple. I think once with you, I've been out a couple times with some other people, but the only success that I've ever had was actually spot and stock. So I don't know if you've ever done any spot and stock
with a bow.
Yeah, man, it was it's weird because both times it happened, we were actually doing a photo shoot. And so we have tags anyway, just in case. And both times when we're doing a photo shoot, we're out in the field and a group of turkey comes in and we just kind of stop the photo shoot and start spotting stalking the turkeys. And that was pretty cool. Johnny and I were actually the ones that were able to spot and stalk the one. It was pretty sweet.
He came out to the property one time for a day, and we chased this big old tom around for probably 3-4 hours. But he had a shotgun, and I mean this thing took off and he flew 200 yards. We're just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And he was this close, man. He was cutting around this corner, and I don't know if this turkey saw the glare out of my camera or caught a glimpse of him, but he was 2 feet from just, shooting this huge monster.
That's awesome, dude. I don't know. We might have to crawl out of the blind this year and try it. So
when I shot my first one, I got out, but it was 47 yards. It was probably the luckiest shot I ever took.
Yeah,
I'm like, I hit it.
I want to say this one was probably about 15 yards, and it wasn't really like. So when we did it, wasn't like we were together and called it in. We knew where the group was, and he set up over on the other side of a hill. And I went in this big circle around and kind of chased him up over. And when I threw him up and over, that's when he was able to take one out. But that was pretty fun, man. We'll see how it goes, right? We sit in the ground blind. If they're showing up and they're responding and all that kind of stuff, we'll take them out that way. But I don't know, it's kind of tough sometimes out there, when especially that late season. Sometimes they don't react like you think they will.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing. The early season is only a weekend or two, but they respond a lot better. Yeah, we got to get over to the studio and get whatever weapons we're using.
Yeah, I thankfully I still have my crossbow from last year at this point. If I need to use it, but we'll see how that all shakes out. There's a lot of stuff we got to get done, I think, over the studio. So sooner or later we'll be able to be over there. So. Yeah, Ben, not for Maxim, buddy. We used to actually with BowHunterPlanet back in the day. We don't do a lot of it anymore. We do some, but not as much as we used to do. When we I don't know what 6 years ago, our bread and butter, really kind of for making money. A lot of the times was doing photo shoots for the different companies and their products. So we would spend.
Yeah, a certain boot company still uses those pictures to this day.
You can see the muck boots on, our pictures all the time. That was really fun. I think
the best part of the muck boots is when Johnny fell in the pond in the middle of iced over pond. I still got that video. I'm surprised that didn't go viral. Dave's like, "What are you doing?" And I just left the camera on, like, "Watch this, dude." Sure as hell, it just.
That was funny. I think that ended up on our blooper reel.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we used to spend more time or as much time doing photo shoots as we did hunting most years.
Yeah.
During the summer months, I mean, we get a lot of time in, so that was fun.
For sure.
Yeah, running and gunning, Andrew. That's I love it, man. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather spot and stalk than anything else. I think it's
I do that all the time, hiding a tree line with some brush, and now we can try some ghost blinds, see how those work.
Those will be fun too. That'd be great. I want to see how they actually look in real life. Setting them up would be great to see if they're as invisible
till they see the reflection and attack you.
Yeah, they come right up. They come right up after you. That'd be actually a tough shot, 2-yard shot with a crossbow. I don't know. I'd probably freak out and shoot myself.
No, I mean, speaking of photo, like a Maxim photo shoot, we were talking about doing a calendar, the Men of BHP. I think we should do it.
Did that discussion happen like after a night of hunting and potentially some beverages? I'm thinking
maybe. maybe 3-4 old fashions were involved. I don't
know. That would be awesome though. I bet you those would sell out. Ben would probably be the first one to buy one, right, Ben?
Uh-huh.
What do you want to see me in? That's the question.
Don't answer that.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm excited, dude. We got, turkey season coming up, and along with turkey season for me comes camping season.
Yeah.
So we went and checked in on the old camper last weekend. She's looking good. We'll probably get her home in the next couple of weeks and get her all de-winterized and start booking some trips and stuff like that. I'm actually planning on going out to Boston this year, up to the upper East Coast, Boston and Bar Harbor, Maine area. For a good 2-week stint.
That sounds cool.
Up, so that should be pretty fun.
Isaac, please don't answer that. But yeah, Dave's got a new camper. I'm probably gonna borrow it a whole bunch, so don't tell him. I'm sure he's not on here watching.
Yeah, his new camper is pretty cool, man. It's nice. We were looking at similar models in that, and
Because that's the problem. As soon as that happens, then my wife starts talking about it. Just like, you know, home remodeling. She talks to the neighbor. Oh yeah, we changed this, and we need to do that. I'm like, do we? I don't know if we do.
I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're probably gonna stick with what we have for this year and reassess next year. I think the problem is like
you can't get them now, man.
That's it.
Like
part of the
RVs.
problem is even if you get one, it's hard to find a spot at this point to go camping anywhere. I mean, everything is getting booked up so quickly. You got to book like 6 months out in advance almost.
Right, and that's a silver lining. And right, so like up north, nobody until last year, it was so dead. All those motels were closing down. A lot of the businesses that were getting, you know, vacationers just died off. And last year it just exploded because nobody had anywhere to go but up there.
Yep.
So I mean, that's good in the point of we're getting these guys some money so they can survive. But you know, when I go up there, I don't want to see anybody.
Well, that's what pissed me off.
Like I'm like, get your damn jet ski off my fishing lake right now.
Yeah, well, that's what pissed me off last year, right? Is because all the campgrounds were shut down by executive order until probably like June or July. I forget the exact time. But that was my whole complaint is like when I go camping, I don't go to hang out with people. You know, I don't go to gather with people. I go to get away from people. So,
right.
You know, it's kind of counterintuitive to my thought process, but
that's the problem.
Yep.
There's a reason I drive 5 hours up there so I can get away from the rest of these fools.
Yeah. Now, what time can you know you're talking about the Upper Peninsula of Michigan? Right?
Yeah.
When is it really accessible? I mean, is it accessible now?
So I mean, it was weird when we remodeled this cabin. I was up there in April and it was fine, but the last 5-10 years, there's still snow at the end of April.
Yeah.
Like snow drifts. You can't get in the damn cabin because the guy next to us is piling it up. But
yeah, because we were looking at some places up there, some hunting.
That's the only downfall, right? Like I'd like to have my own place eventually up there that I could stay for a few months, but I mean, you're looking May to maybe October,
right,
before it gets great. Like I wouldn't mind trying a winter up there just to kind of see what it's like, but I don't think my wife's going to go for it, and maybe that's a good thing. I'll try it myself.
I might get snowed in. Maybe I can't.
Oh no!
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
I doubt she's watching.
I don't know if a lot of people that are watching are really familiar with the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, but it is as rural as I think you can get anywhere in this country. I mean, there's a lot of the properties, a lot of the places are on seasonal roads.
So there's a million things to do, man. Even in the winter, and I'm not the biggest cold weather guy, but you can do a ton of things. There's so many snowmobile trails and ice fishing and everything.
Yeah,
right?
The wildlife and the scenery up there is absolutely freaking amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, I went up there.
Man, we got bald eagles living on our lake and loons and
and
I've otter on the
hunting. Like the deer population is actually really coming back up there too. I've heard a lot of good things about deer hunting up there.
I hear iffy stuff. It's the harsh winters and the wolves aren't helping either.
Yeah, I think there is still some pressure, but I seem to hear of some pretty good areas up there where they got some pretty good deer population at this point. So I don't know, always something to think about. Upper Peninsula, I'd go up there in a heartbeat just because of how cool it is, especially when you get up on the Lake Superior coastline and then west more towards Marquette and everything. It's just absolutely gorgeous land up there. So
yeah, we went up there a couple years ago, like the whole 9-hour drive, like by Northern. Oh my god, it's so nice up there. But it's just like it's
9 hours. It's a long distance, man.
You can't. I mean, even going to our cabin, it's like, we leave on a Thursday night and we have to come back Monday. Otherwise it's not worth it. You can't just go for a weekend. So there's something to be said about trying to find something, maybe 2 hours away where you can just go Friday and come back Sunday night. But
yep,
who knows? Property's getting hard now.
No, it is everything. I mean, trying to just find property to hunt, period, is pretty much impossible at this point. Kind of
Yeah.
like buying a truck. You know, everything on the market from a used standpoint. We've been looking, but everything goes on and comes off just so quickly. I mean, it's on market for a day and then it comes right back off.
I'll sell you mine for 100,000.
Your place up north, done.
No, the truck.
I thought we were talking about the property.
No,
Oh.
That's not mine to sell yet.
Just have your dad sign a power of attorney. We'll be okay.
No problem.
I love it. So Andrew, I see your comment there. Hoping next season to have the ghillie finish. That's pretty cool, man. You're building your own ghillie suit. I think that's pretty freaking awesome. I actually got a buddy that's all he hunts in. He sits on a bucket and sits in a ghillie suit and sits rain or snow or whatever. He's out there in that, and he's had some pretty good success with it. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the only thing about doing that is sitting there on your belly for 3 hours and then doesn't work out.
Yeah, he'll sit like on a 5-gallon bucket next to it.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of looks like have you seen any of those prank videos on YouTube where there's a guy out there that just sits in a ghillie suit in like a 5-gallon bucket and he just scares people that are walking by because they think it's like a real plant or whatever. But,
that's a good idea.
Yeah. So that'd be pretty fun, but I'm excited a little bit for tonight. We're doing right after this, we're having on Scott, who's with Thorn Broadheads. And we talked to Thorn Broadheads a couple weeks ago about their broadheads and everything, but Scott's coming on to really talk about deer strategy. He's got some really cool, ideas and comments,
Yeah.
Deer patterns and why deer show up when they do and why they disappear when they do. So I'm excited to have that conversation here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing that never panned out. And I guess maybe we got to reach back out with the whole Tony LaPratt thing. Because I'm honestly super interested to have my dad try that at his property, right? And just mess with the neighbors, take all the deer and get him on his property.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just crazy the way that guy thinks. And it works,
It is. But it's funny, though, because a lot of the times, like when you listen to somebody tell you why, it's so freaking logical. And you just like, why didn't I think of that? You know?
But that's the thing, man. You're talking to this dude and you're just like, like,
well, yeah, you're shaking your head the whole time going,
what have I been doing?
For sure. So anybody out there, I know coyote season's kind of right now, or we just missed it depending on where you're at. Has anybody out there kind of done any coyote hunting?
Oh,
yeah, this is
a joke. Jesus Christ.
Hey, better be careful. That's the way you're on, like this.
The dog's gonna bite him.
I wonder how many times he's been punched.
Yo, no.
I hate you.
No, I almost got beat up already once. No, I already got beat up once. No. Good luck.
I love you.
That's what it takes.
I think that lady reached into her purse for
Hey, check it out.
No doubt, Chuck. That's the first thing. Like that's why I don't do that around these guys.
I just want to make.
That's pretty fun, man. But yeah, Chuck, that's exactly why you don't pull pranks like that at a hunt camp because everybody's armed.
There's other reasons too. It's just not nice.
No, it's funny as frick, dude. If I could get away with it, I'd do it, but I would be worried about you pulling your gun on me.
No,
Although
I
you
would never
probably do it anyway, so
Yeah, you never know. I got issues.
Got issues. I love it. I love it. So I didn't get out coyote hunting this year.
No.
I don't know if you've heard anything about how the season went or how if anybody's got any, but kind of
No, I think we really got work to do in that realm, right? Because
Yeah.
they're friggin' everywhere.
Yep, no doubt. Mike's asking if we ever use feathers on our arrows, and I gotta be honest, I don't. I'm typically a crossbow guy anyway, but yeah, I think the guys that I know, because I think Bob uses feathers, if I'm not mistaken, but I typically only on his traditional.
Yeah.
We usually don't typically use feathers at all for our compounds or anything like that.
I'm lazy. I use them how they come in the box.
Yeah. Ben, take care. Thanks for joining, man. So yeah, man. So what else is going on, Jamie?
Same old, just it's been really rough at work. Lots and lots going on. So that's what I've been doing. So if I owe you something, you got to message me because this is not Amazon. I think I owe somebody a hat. So I think I got the hat here. I'll try to get that out this weekend at the latest. So
just tell them it's in the mail and keep blaming the mail.
I mean, it works.
You know how that works. I think
I sold something on eBay. It was a lot of money, right? And this dude didn't have his address forwarded, so it came back. I'm like, come on, man.
That sucks. But speaking of owing, didn't you just do a giveaway on the Team BHP page?
Yeah, I got to pick a winner.
Cool.
So we're going to do that today or tomorrow.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys aren't on that Team BHP page, definitely.
I don't know, right?
On
it looks like it's going to be a pack of broadheads. I just don't know which one yet. I moved all that stuff out, so
cool.
It'll be a nice one.
No, that's awesome. We're going to be
probably about $3-4 MSRP. Nothing but the best.
$3 or $4 or $30 to $40. Either way, it's kind of cheap.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice.
But yeah, if anybody out there, if you guys haven't found the Team BHP page, go to Team BHP, search that on Facebook. It's a public group, but you have to obviously ask for permission to join. But it's just a really cool group of guys that kind of share their hunting stories and all that kind of stuff. And we
line where the sky meets the sea. It calls me, and no one knows.
That's why we got just. What is Dave doing?
I don't know what he's doing. He's playing games. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good season coming up. I'm excited. Turkey coming around the corner, and then summertime with camping and all that kind of stuff, and as always, deer season after that. But I honestly at this point cannot wait to get out there and do some turkey. Are you doing? You think you're gonna be doing compound or crossbow?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go grab the new Elite and try to set it up and to do what I can do. Once we can get over there in a couple weeks or something, maybe after I get back from vacation. So
good.
Going to Florida.
I think those ghost blinds are in, from what I understand. So
I'll have to give those a shot as long as the weather's decent.
Yeah, you should set one up just
I know.
Test it. Set one up when your wife goes out somewhere, like in the garage or something like that, and just hide behind it. So like that bush guy that's like scaring people. Do the same thing, but hide behind that ghost blind in the garage. See
no, because she tools in the driveway in the garage at 35 miles per hour. One false move, and she's through the back of the garage again.
Are you serious?
Oh, this was years ago, and I'm probably good thing she doesn't watch this. She texts me at work. She's like, I put a small hole in the back wall of the garage. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I hit the freezer. I'm like, okay. So I get home. I mean, this some bitch. It's plaster. It was all knocked in. I had to cover it with drywall and fix it.
Holy shit. She ran into the freezer and then pushed it through the
drywall. I'm like, small hole, eh?
Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Actually, well, I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it in public, but we're ripping down our garage and going to be building a new one. I should have thought of that because I could have just had insurance pay for it. My fault.
Yeah.
Now that I
don't
said
know
it,
if
it probably won't fly.
Hey, everybody, don't pay attention.
Oh, too funny, man. Well, I think next time we're on, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to try and do a giveaway live next time we're on here. And, we got a couple more. Here's a video again.
I'd like to apologize to our viewers.
It's like 5 minutes later, the videos catch up. It's great.
Because if they're, if he's watching, we're probably 30 seconds behind.
Oh, gosh. All right. So anyway, next time I think we're going to try and do a giveaway when we go live, which will be fun. I think hopefully that'll be next week, but we'll make sure we let everybody know. But we do have to get going so that we can stop this and start recording our next one. So
yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next week, hopefully.
Later.
The podcast is presented by
Dead Downwind, Tinks, Shadowhunter Blinds, Burris Optics, Dead Ringer, The Grind, Bomar Archery, Element Outdoors, Reveal Cellular Camera, HHA and HHA USA, Black Eagle Arrows.
additional support provided by Deer Camp Coffee and Yeti Coolers.